Gentlemen, please rise if you are able and remove your hats for the playing of O Canada. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to a Friday night here at the Dave Andrechuk Mountain Arena, where tonight the Dundas Real McCoys are in town to take on the Hamilton Steelhawks. The record so far this season, Hamilton is 5 wins and 2 losses. Dundas coming in with 1 win and 5 losses. These two teams met earlier this season on November 3rd, which was the home opener here, and Hamilton won that game 4-1 on 2 goals by Cam Salt. Dunn made 30 saves for the win, and Hamilton put up 51 shots that night against Mike Mole, who gets the start tonight for Dundas, and Colin Dunn will get the start for the Steelhawks. And we're underway here at the Dave. Glad you're with us. Over the line is a flip shot in there by Rinaldi, who tries a second backhander, and already the statistician, Mike, has counted 2 shots. Dundas comes out of the zone. This is Brewer in over the line. Brewer goes to the outside, but has that puck taken off him by Rinaldi. A strange bounce in front of the net, but it's handled by Mangos as he puts it over on the far side to Bonello. There will be some regrouping between White and Mangos, who will take it over center. They try to dump it back in, but Pat Volpe picks it up and will take a long shoot in, and there'll be some defensive changes for Dundas. In the corner, picked up, they come in front, shot saved by Dunn. Puck goes back to the point to Deacon Sellis, who fires it wide and down low. Dundas putting some pressure on. They get back to the point, a shot deflected, and that just goes high and wide out of play, and we'll have our first stoppage in play. Well, some guys to look out on the Hamilton side. Cam Salt has the league in points, tied with 3 others with 12 points, and then tied at 9th is Guy Palillo from Dundas with the hot hand. He's had 10 points so far this season. So those are the leading point getters from both teams. Cian Freeney picks up the puck for Hamilton, throws it over on the far side to Matt Roberto, who's off the bench and into the game this time. Justin D. Benedetto brings it in over the line and tries a tough angle shot. Aims for back at the point, but that was intercepted by Alcock and chipped to center where Hamilton takes over. Now back on that side for Roberto as he fires it around the boards. Mole stops it there for Derek Foam, who will pick up the puck for Dundas and try to bank it out. The first pass not so good. The second one gets there, and they clear the zone. Intercepted by Alcock. He throws it up on this side to Palillo. Guy Palillo tries a shot going across ice, but that didn't work, and Hamilton turns the puck over. This is Mike Roberto in over the line. Tries another move. Roberto, bang, quit right in front, and stopped by Mole. Back behind the net, Roberto spins, and another save by Mole. Williams keeps that puck in. Goes back of the net where Roberto gets it, but he's hounded hard by Mangos. And Mangos comes up with the puck, and he'll bring it to the blue line. Stopped by Andre DeVoe, takes the puck at the line. Gives it to McGregor, shooting, and that's a save by Mole, and he'll hang on to it. Mole sees a heck of a lot of rubber. He comes into this game with that would be a 1-3 record. He got the lone win for Dundas on the season. And a save percentage, though, of over 0.914. He sees a lot of rubber. That's 160 saves thus far this season. And more to come tonight. Peckham gets the puck over to Williams, shooting. And Mole smothers that rebound again. No rebound available. And Giorgio, you're always ready on the next song. Are you thinking 2 songs ahead? 2 or 3 songs ahead? You got to be. His finger is ready on that button. McGregor in to take the draw against Bonello, and Bonello wins it back behind the net. And they'll look things over there as Dundas starts out from their own zone. Mangos playing it on the half boards. And they try to come through center. Volpe tried that pass, his defensive partner. Bonello shoots, and that just whistles high. Rebound, skipped over the stick of Brewer, and Peckham backhands it behind the net over on the far side to McGregor, who leads it up to Roberto. Roberto picked up by McGregor, who overskates it. Spins, and that's just knocked off his stick by Bonello. Bonello picks up the puck with a full head of steam and comes through center. Fires a shot. Dunn looked behind him, but it's in that glove, and we'll have another stoppage in play. Dullen well out of the net to come out and stop that one. He's got the 5 wins and 1 loss record. Coming into this game, the save percentage of .896 and a 4.29 goals against average. White at the point, fires a shot. That just sails wide. And Dunn coming out of the net to play it, but he's out of position, slides back in. And that was Roy with a chance to bury it. And he's a little upset that he didn't, but Dunn came out of nowhere. And he had wandered off to nowhere. But he came back to make the save. Puck goes back to the point. Deacon Sellis tries a shot. That goes through, and Cam Salt picks up the puck, just misses it. And it goes back to White. White plays it through center. Poked ahead to Roy. Roy tries to come through, but it's intercepted. And Roberto clears it to Cam Salt. Has that hacked off his stick. And Brewer flips around. They spin around Lavelle in the slot. Nice save by Mole on a nice low shot. Comes through the slot area, and no damage done there. Dan Brewer aims for Polillo, but that play didn't materialize. Roberto comes in over the line, looking for someone to pass to. Goes behind the net. Salt backhands it back to the point. Cianfrini with a shot, and that sails wide. Rinaldi can just keep it in, and Hamilton will keep the pressure on. Lavelle looking for help. Gets it to the point. Cianfrini dumps it into the corner, and that's intercepted by White and Brewer, and back to center for Cianfrini. Cianfrini over on that side. Cameron gives it to Lavelle. Lavelle trying to backhander, gets into the slot, but that's intercepted by White and sent out to center. Williams has it now. He's on the ice with Peckham. 15:45 to go in the first period. No score. And there's one of my favorite Rush songs. I got to tell you, that Moving Pictures album, Giorgio, is one of my favorites. Start to finish, it really captures the band in a transitional phase, somewhere between the 70s prog rock rockers that they are and the new instruments coming along that would eventually define their 80s style music. I listened to Subdivisions the other day while driving into Toronto. It was like a soundtrack. G. Benedetto gets it to Carnivale, putting the pressure on. He fans on his pass, and Darren Haydar picks up the puck and flips it just outside. Bonello gets the puck, but he's told to leave it there by Brewer, and his far shot goes wide and will come out of the zone. D. Benedetto gets a pass to Cameron. Cameron to D. Benedetto to Peckham. Shooting, just missed. Rebound! Carnivale couldn't bury it. Bonello picking up the puck, and Haydar with a long lead pass to Brewer. Brewer's got Bonello streaking, and he just couldn't get him the puck. Peckham tries to center. It takes a crazy hop, but it's picked up by Taylor Carnivale. And he throws it back behind the net for Williams, and Hamilton will make changes. And out comes Williams. Williams to DeVoe, who just had it go over his stick. Polillo over on that side to Alcock, backhander high, and bounces along the dasher board, but stays in. Mangos fires it back in, and again it bounces on that shelf. Not a good place to store things tonight as the puck's all over there. Dundas centering, puck comes in front, loose puck, backhander, side of the net, tipped high and wide. DeVoe overskates it. Alcock comes up with it, shooting, his shot goes wide. Williams will try and get it out. Dundas doing a good job keeping pressure on Hamilton here, but DeVoe has the puck and looks for an option to pass it to, and Peckham had to come out of position to play that one, and Dundas keeps the pressure on. Alcock goes into the corner. He's hit by Peckham, giving him a good push there, but DeVoe finally comes up with the puck. and takes it to center. Hamilton changing D. DeVoe, slot pass right in front to Roberto, who skates behind the net. Tries to get it back in front for Cianfrini. And Cianfrini gets a shot in front to Roberto, and a nice blocker save by Mole. Again comes to the slot area. Look out, Rinaldi tried it again, and that's another side of the net. Difficult angle, and Mole had it. Joey DeCancelis comes out, turns around, and a forward change is pending. 13:23 to go, opening period, no score. Brewer has the puck through center. Phil Brewer tries a backhand that goes all the way into the corner. Matt Roberto there playing D tonight, gets it to Rinaldi. Back over on this side to Cianfrini, way ahead to Lavelle. Lavelle in over the line, stopping, turning, looking for an option. Goes back to Cianfrini, shot gets deflected, and Mole makes a pad save there. Deflected off a stanchion and takes a bounce out to center. Cianfrini leads it up there, but Dundas gets the puck on the turnover, and Foam brings it out through center. Tries it again. Foam gets it into the slot, gives it over to Salt and Lavelle. He's got a step on that side. Lavelle, he's got Salt with him. Over to Salt, shoots. Great save by Mole. Got the pad down. The best chance of the hockey game so far. Here comes Dundas. They get it into the slot area. And Hadar puts it back in the net. Williams leads the puck to the line, not out. Lavelle again with a head of steam. He faces 3 red jerseys at the line, but brings it in. Lavelle tries a backhander, but takes it into the corner. Now back to the point. Di Benedetto to Peckham. Peckham makes one move and dumps it into the corner on limited options. Di Benedetto spinning around. Stopped by Palillo, and it'll be a turnover as Wyatt rinds it around the boards, and Roy just missed it. Goes back to Peckham, who tries to play it with one hand. It looks like that stick's a little short for Peckham right now. Here comes Carnevale. Carnevale. Cameron shooting. Save. Hit the mask of Mole. He shakes his head, though, in pure defiance. And the puck goes back to center. Hamilton gets the puck on the turnover, and this is Taylor Carnevale kind of taking it as he slides into the zone. Long pass on that side to Di Benedetto. Back of the net to Carnevale to Di Benedetto into the slot. Turned around by Cameron. Back to Carnevale to Di Benedetto. Over on that side to Cameron, who just had it go through the wickets. And he was staring at an open net. But this is Dundas coming back the other way. Big hit on Palillo by Roberto. And he was carrying the puck, and that's an old-fashioned body check. DeVoe through center. Gets around his man. DeVoe trying to come into the slot. Just overskates the puck after making a nice move. But Dundas responsible defensively there and covering up in front of the net. Could be a very methodical game between these two teams tonight. Roberto over on that side, and this is Thorne. Sorry, that is McGregor getting it back to the point to Peckham. Shot deflected wide by DeVoe. DeVoe with a backhander comes in front, deflected. Puck is still there. And it'll be cleared out by Brewer, who gets the puck for Dundas. To the line and out. Bonello over on that side to Hadar. Now tries to get it into Bonello and goes into the corner. Seems like it's been a while without a whistle there, Giorgio. You haven't got a chance to spin your tunes. McGregor takes the puck for Hamilton on the far side. I'm going to need a nice thirsty drink after this. Roberto trying to come in front, but he's the lone man up as Hamilton's making changes, and Dundas back to get the puck. Legs starting to look tired because we've gone a while without a whistle. Both benches looking a little shorter. Brewer tries a shot in that gets deflected and goes into the corner. Dunn steered that aside, rather. And Lavelle through center to Rinaldi. Rinaldi gets it off to the side, a pass to the crease, and Salt couldn't bury it. Salt, though, has the puck in the corner, gets it back to Rinaldi. Rinaldi tries to come in front with a centering pass. Mole steers that to the front of the net, and they collapse in front of him. And this is Watson with a long shot now, taking it the other way. And Dundas will use this as an opportunity to change a lot of tired skaters. Lead passes Lavelle. Salt, a long pass to Rinaldi. Rinaldi stops it in over the line, and Cam Watson's going to get the puck on the turnover. But maybe turn over it back himself as Lavelle gets the puck now. Has that at the line, gets Salt streaking, gets it hacked off his thing. Williams tried to pass on the far side, but Salt was looking the other way. And Pat Volpe has the puck to Cam Watson, to Dustin Alcock. Stopped by Di Benedetto through the middle portion of the ice. Some people call that the neutral zone. Williams spins it around, and Peckham has it. Tries a centering pass that was almost intercepted by Bonello, but Hamilton comes out unscathed for that error. DiBenedetto gets it over to Cameron. Cameron back on the far side to DiBenedetto, but he'd overskated the puck. And they try coming back through the slot, and DiBenedetto will just get his stick on it, but the puck comes outside now. DiBenedetto gets it back into Carnevale. Carnevale spins, and that's intercepted. But Hamilton gets the puck back and now gains the zone. Cianfrini going to the front of the net. Carnevale gets a puck in the slot, shooting! Big save by Mole, and the loose puck comes out and is covered by Hadar, who fires it back to Volpe. Volpe, lead pass on that side to Phil Brewer. Phil Brewer brings it in over the line, and Hadar just a step offside, and it seems like forever since we've had a song. Oh, please let Giorgio start playing. Hey, look, the late arriving Dan Lapointe just showed up, but I did drive here from Toronto, and I got to tell you, it took 2.5 hours. I didn't think I was going to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some stragglers come in based on that traffic. I don't know what it is. Is it the Black Friday Canadian traffic? Is that a thing? Mangos gets it up to Hadar. Hadar brings it in over the line. Stops. Fires it through the area. Goes over on that side to Bonello. Back to the point to Deacon Sellis. Long shot deflected wide. In there for Hadar, who picks it up. Does a couple nice turns. Gets it back to the point. Deacon Sellis to Mangos. And Mangos will try a shot. Gets deflected. Goes through a very dangerous area, but harmlessly into the corner. And now DeVoe has the puck through center. Andre DeVoe making a move to the far side. Tries to get somebody in the slot, but McGregor didn't time that just perfectly. That play has to work so perfectly. Go over on the far side to Roberto. Now into the slot area. Into a dangerous area. McGregor's shot gets deflected and goes wide. Intercepted now by Brewer, and he brings it out to center. He looks to be at the end of a shift, but he's got some help finally up with him, and he heads back to the bench. Indeed, he was tired. Foam. Palillo into the slot there for Roy, who just came onto the ice. And it's steered aside into the corner. Dundas with a nice transition game there, but nothing to show for it. Here comes Lavelle through center. He's got the puck. It was onside in front to Rinaldo. Oh, what a save by Mole. How did he keep that out just by kicking the leg? And I think there would have been a stink about possible offside infraction, but what a save by Mole. Now Salt gets it back to the point to Williams. Shooting, another nice save by Mole. He's looked sharp here in the early going. 6:38 to go, opening period, no score, and Mole, a big reason there isn't. Look out, here comes Salt, in alone, Salt gets steered off, but gets run into the net. He was hooked a bit, making sure Mole is all right. We don't know if there's a penalty forthcoming on this. I didn't see an arm go up. Everybody checking on the welfare of the goaltender. Of course, the most important thing here. But Salt was going hard to the net, and I guess that's where his path ended up staying. No penalty coming up there. What do you think, Mike? There should have been one? Hey, I won't tell you what Mike's reaction is. What, interference on the goal, you mean? Oh, I was going to say the other way. All right. You know what? I don't blame you either. Well, we're looking through different lenses, Mike. Anyway, comes through. Cam Watson gets it to center, and Lapointe seeing his first action and his first shot right into his first shift of the game. Lapointe gets it back in front to Watson. Save by Dunn, who looked behind him and wasn't sure, but the puck stayed out. I'm still wondering if I missed something there, but I didn't see any gesture that it was a goal, and we'll have a face-off to the blocker side of Dunn with 6:04 to go in the opening period. I love that song. What is that? Yes, that's got such a great 80s start to it, doesn't it? Eddie Murphy's Party All the Time. And we know, just so you know, party is a metaphor. Lapointe coming in, shooting high. His man was covered, so they dared him to shoot, and he did. And he just fired it high. And a good opportunity for Dundas in the Hamilton end. Carnevale picks up the puck, turns around and goes back into his own zone. Look out, Watson might pick that up, but Cianfrini gets it to center. Mangos intercepts, and another pass this side to DiBenedetto, who's looking for help. He finds Cianfrini as the first option, and Cianfrini has to turn back after Lapointe banked the puck away from him. Here's the newly named captain, Theo Peckham, with a long lead pass that finds Cameron, but he couldn't get around his man, and Mangos made a nice sweeping check. Alcock gets into the slot to Lapointe. Lapointe trying to center, it goes back to the point. Brewer fires a shot, and that's gloved and snared by Colin Dunn, and we'll have a face-off in the Hamilton zone. Well, so far no penalties in this game, and Hamilton does lead the league in penalties with 122 minutes. Dundas, out of the 4 teams, has the least penalty, by contrast, of only 44 minutes. So far, we've seen a nice clean game, and the refs haven't been too busy. Into the slot, Brewer fans on it, and Roberto picks it up. Mike Roberto picks the puck up at center, goes on the far side to McGregor. Now DeVoe. DeVoe plays it in the corner. Turns with it, but it's Roberto that picks it up, and he'll find McGregor, but it just hops over his stick, and Phil Brewer will pick the puck up. Over on that side to Joey DeConcellis, who fans on it again. There's a lot of people waving at pucks tonight. Peckham there looked like he had a shorter stick earlier, and this one will go for icing. I don't know what it is. We've had some very cold weather earlier this week, but as the national anthem was going, yes, a fruit fly was hovering above me. So I don't know how that happened. We got a band version of a Aha Take On Me song. The horns really bring it to life. Hamilton wins the draw. A little ska, yeah. A little ska take on that. You know, I found a fantastic mashup. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Lavelle, in over the line, into the slot area, turned over. Look out. Wow, what an edge that Salt had to steal that puck. And Brewer, when he had the puck taken off and put some pep in his skates there to make up for it. That's intercepted by Rinaldi. Rinaldi with a nice poke check. Gets it to Lavelle, into Salt, and that one was fanned on. Now it goes behind the net. Off the boards. And they jam away at it, but coming up with the puck is Brewer, who's got Bonello streaking. Bonello asks for the puck, gives it back to Brewer, and flipped the other way through center. After that was intercepted, and White will fire it back in. They're way offside in that Hamilton zone, so they've got time to clear it. Peckham gets it out on that side to Lavelle, who brings it through center and comes through a maze of red jerseys. That shot gets into the slot. They try to get it back to the point, and that eventually gets chipped out. Cianfrini has it go over his stick. Lavelle battling with it back to Cianfrini. Cianfrini turning, waiting for Hamilton to complete a change. Throws it on the far side to Matt Roberto, one of 2 twins on this Hamilton team. Now Di Benedetto brings it in over the line. Di Benedetto puts it into the corner, in Carnevale, who's ridden hard by Volpe. Gets it out of the zone there on a good check. 3 minutes to go, opening period. No score in this one, no penalties, quite a few shots, and one unbelievable save by Mole as he was beaten clearly but never gave up on the play. Cianfrini throws it over on the far side to Matt Roberto, and Justin Di Benedetto brings it in over the line, shoots, and that's stopped. Carnevale plays it back of the net. Di Benedetto tries to get it to the slot, but Cameron couldn't get it to it in time, and it'll be cleared out by Roy. He's got Palillo with him. Palillo offside on the far side was Roy, and we'll have a face-off outside. So I was hearing this mashup, and it was a mix of She's Leaving Home by the Beatles and Marvin Gaye's What's Going On. Oh my goodness. What an effect it gave. It gave it a completely different context and is one of the best mashups I've heard thus far in my life. Face-off is won by Hamilton, and Williams gives it over to Peckham. Peckham, a long pass over on that side to DeVoe. DeVoe puts it in over the line, and Roberto goes into the puck corner to get it. Joey DeConcellis on top of it. Look out, McGregor has that puck behind the net, gets it to the front. Puck is loose. Mole diving around for it, but Dundas comes up with the puck, and Peckham has it for Hamilton. Flips it, a high stick by Lapointe, and that will come to a stoppage in play. What do the shots look like thus far, Mike? Okay. Thank you. 14-8 the shots in favor of Hamilton. Mike Dyer giving me the goods on that. DeVoe gets the puck over the line. I got to remember to say last minute, or these guys outside the booth will never let me hear the end of it. Mangos gets the puck over to LaPointe, fires a shot. Dunn holds on to that for the rebound. 1:48 to go. You know, you really can't go wrong with a bass line in this song, Giorgio. I heard an old-fashioned electric organ version of this song, and just, whoa, man, the timing on it is beautiful. Alcock in the slot shoots, just missed the top part of the net, but it was deflected. He came into a good shooting area, and Peckham will throw it over on this side, and Hamilton will try to clear the zone. Roberto will take it back into his own zone, and he's got some coverage there. Williams has it, gives it over to Peckham. Peckham leads it up there to McGregor, who just tips it in, and Hamilton will complete a change. Mangos has the puck back of the net for Dundas. Brewer brings it out over the line, and Deacon Silas has to stop. Rinaldi picks up the puck, and Lavelle gets it. Lavelle shoots, and a nice glove save by Mole. This is the best way to start your weekend, isn't it, Georgia? And everybody's been working for it. Yeah. I had it in my hand. But it's a great opportunity to come out at the Dave on a Friday. 7:30 is game time. Last minute of play in the first period. Great chance there through the slot area, and the puck comes all the way down. Roberto winds it around, but Brewer picks it up. This could be trouble for Hamilton as the turnover happens in the zone. Puck comes into the slot. Not much going on there. Long shot deflected, doesn't get to the net, but Lavelle picks it up, and Hamilton is 4 strong through center. Lavelle, backhand pass to Roberto. Fluttering shot goes wide. Behind the net, centering pass, takes a crazy bounce. Doesn't quite get there. Hamilton trying to put on pressure. They bank it behind the net. Lavelle with a man on him, gets it over on that side to Salt. Shot by Cianfrini, and a nice save by Mole. I've got 16-9 the shots now. Oh, you can't go wrong with Thunderstruck. Thanks for looking out for me, Mike, with that last minute. I never heard the end of it the last time the guys got to these two guys claiming to be Dundas fans, but they've been here every Friday. Shot by D. Benedetto is a nice save by Mole. Goes into the corner with 10 seconds left to go in the opening period. Haydar has a chance here with 6 seconds left. A shot. Nice save by Dunn. Fluttering in front and cleared out of the danger area and all the way down the ice, and that'll do it. Fans, make sure you visit the Squawkin' Pole in the community room located on the upper level behind the benches, where you can pick up an ice-cold beer. Shots in that first period. Hamilton 17, Dundas 9. Fans, welcome back to the ice for the second period. Your Hamilton Steelhawks. So no score in that first period, but it was Hamilton getting shots 17-9 on that one. And perhaps the most remarkable save coming off the stick of Cameron, who was in front of the net. Great save by Mole, who kicked that leg out. So we're about to start the second period here. There's no score in this game thus far, which is a far cry from last week in here when Hamilton won 10-5. No penalties in that first period either. And referee Wes Kindry getting ready to drop the puck. Puck is dropped and won by Dundas, and White takes the puck back, gives it to Mangos to Bonello, and a lead pass doesn't get all the way through. Cameron tries a long lead pass. This is Di Benedetto shooting, and he just missed off the top corner. Boy, did he have a lot of sauce on that one. Haydar takes the puck into the slot, and that's turned around. Carnevale will go the other way, and this is shaping up to be a 3-on-2. Carnevale with Cameron. Di Benedetto shooting high and wide again, and that hits the glass. But look out, coming the other way, it's another 3-on-2, this time for Dundas. Bonello into the slot, and that just goes through and wide. Roberto to Carnevale. Carnevale through center. Back to the point, and Roberto shooting into the glove and covered by Mole, who juggled it a bit. Wanted to say a special hello out there to somebody I know who's listening. Tammy Dyer, who's in hospital, who was kind enough to point out that their husband was giving me the shots between the period there. Mike is, I can assure you, one of the nicer guys in the league. Last year when I started coughing on air, he offered me a drink of water. So it's always nice to see Mike up in the box here. And Tammy, we wish you a speedy recovery. Into the corner it goes for Lapointe. Lapointe. Now to DeVoe. Now on this side to Cianfrini. Roberto. To McGregor. McGregor in the corner back into the slot. Now Roberto has it back at center. They play catch with it with Cianfrini. Mike Roberto fires that one in, and it's stopped by Mole, who's in that Zamboni area. The ice can be a little dicey down there sometimes, but he handled it cleanly. And, of course, with the fresh ice here in the second period, things looking not too bad. McGregor has the puck on a turnover, and DeVoe gets it through center. DeVoe with a backhander, and it goes over to the far side where Foam will intercept for Dundas and turn around. Deacon Sillis with a long lead pass that doesn't get through. Cianfrini turns around with it for Hamilton. Roberto. Big City Roberto giving it over on this side to Salt. Now Lavelle will bring it in over the line. This line's had a bit of jump to it tonight and generated some chances. There's another one that just sails wide. It's picked up by Dundas, and they'll take it out of the zone. Peckham at center. Long pass back through, deflected in, and Mole will play that. He really leaned on his stick there for a second. You were just thinking, what could go wrong? Well, nothing did. Palillo with a long pass over to Roy. Peckham has it in the corner. Williams, a backhander, and Rinaldi gets it. Long flip to the blue line and out. Brewer has to wait for his mates to get back outside, but gives it in a nice little feed to Palillo. And it's played over on that side. Now Lavelle plays the puck behind the net and will lead it out to center. Di Benedetto leads it to Lavelle, but some nice moves there. However, Hamilton gets the puck back. Plays it now behind the net. Rinaldi tries a shot, and that's stopped in front. It'll be taken away by Palillo, who will bring it to center, and now Mangos leads it through center to Palillo. Back into the slot area. Dundas threatening. Difficult angle shot, and a nice save by Dunn, who will play it back there for his Hamilton mates, and Matt Roberto. Not behind the bench tonight, but on the ice. Playing defense for Hamilton tonight. Carnevale into the slot, deflected. Intercepted by Brewer. This is a chess match tonight this far. Here comes Brewer. Phil shooting. Nice save by Dunn, who hangs on to the rebound. And that hit the padding, and you could really tell that rebound wasn't come out. I tell you, these two goaltenders are probably some of the best at keeping the puck in the breadbasket and not allowing a lot of rebounds on those mid-range shots. We've seen Mole do it a number of times coming into here last year. And just closing the door. 51 shots on that November 3rd game in here. And the score was only 4-1, and that was an empty netter in there too. Deacon Sillis gets it back at the point. He goes cross ice. Big shot coming in, deflected wide. Strange carom in front, but no damage there, and Hamilton just getting rid of the puck. And they'll take another face-off so they can regroup from something like that. But what a spongy bounce off the end boards that came right back between the legs of Dunn. In a worst-case scenario, that bounces off of him and going in, or best case, if you happen to be viewing things through a Dundas lens. Vanello loses the draw to Roberto, and that's picked up by Cianfrini. Roberto leads it through, and that puck gets caught in the middle again, and Di Benedetto trying to take a step up, can't quite do it. Haydar finds Brewer over the line. Brewer who's always got that puck on a string, spins, keeps dancing across that blue line. Carnevale says enough of that and knocks it down. And it's a lead pass to Benedetto, who had to wait to it to get to him, but he didn't wait on the correct side of the blue line, and we'll have a face-off just outside the Dundas zone. I did have my motor running, if you must know, Giorgio, to get on the way up here, and I had it running for 2.5 hours. But it's good to listen to the hockey punditry, especially before a Leaf game. McGregor. Now Volpe gets the puck in and fires it wide. Peckham plays it off the boards. It goes back to the blue line. Deflected in. Right into the slot. Watson tried to get it there, but it's intercepted by Peckham, and he leads it up to DeVoe. Hamilton coming across the line, 3 strong. Roberto tries to get it to the slot. Puck is bouncing. It's loose and picked up by Dundas and fired down the ice. It goes around Peckham. Will go right on goal, where Dunn will stop it there on the Dundas dump in. DeVoe, a long backhander, but guess who catches it in stride? That's McGregor. McGregor with one move comes to the front of the net. Nice save by Mole, who had to look under his glove to make sure he put the glove on it. 14:50 to go, second period. No score in this one, no penalties. But the goaltenders are looking outstanding. I've never known a Jessie, so I can't tell you who Jessie's girl is, Jojo. But I don't know. She sounds pretty tempting to whomever is singing that song. LaPointe over the line, shooting. That goes wide. Another crazy bounce in front. Foam gets the puck, keeps it in, shoots. That goes off the crossbar. Stays in the Hamilton zone. Foam tries it again. That one went off the bar and stayed out. Behind the net is LaPointe. Alcock shoots. He hits the outside of the goalpost, but Dunn was down and beaten. No score thus far, though. That puck stayed out. Mole stops it, and Hamilton. Somebody held to do something on the bench, and it's been that kind of night at the Dave thus far. It's been good action, and it's a very skilled game, but no scoring. Here comes Lavelle. Drops it back, and that's intercepted. Slot pass. That's intercepted. Here comes Brewer. Dan comes through center. Dan Brewer with Polillo with him. Gets it to the front of the net. Deflected. Polillo goes behind the net. Tries to center it. Doesn't get through. Polillo back to the point to Mango. Shooting, and that just goes wide. Loose puck at the side, and Watson couldn't bang it home. Right through the slot area and outside the zone. They're trying everything now. It could be one of those desperation games. You get the sense that if a puck goes in, it's going to be an ugly one. Back behind the net for Williams. Off the boards. Leads it up. And Polillo intercepts, and Roy has it after Mangos had the turnover. Carnevale in over the line. Carnevale shoots and deflected into the corner. Back in the slot area and intercepted by Dundas. Nobody has a real juicy opportunity thus far. There's been a couple, but they've been few far between in a league that usually sees a lot of scoring. Hamilton keeps the pressure on inside that zone, but it will be Brewer bringing it out, and Mango skates it to center. And there goes Brewer. He's instructed to go. He does. Nice save by Dunn, who was flat on his stomach. We got a 3-on-1 going the other way. This is Salt. He finds Williams back to Summit, intercepted by White, who got the active stick in the lane. And now it goes the other way with a 2-on-1. Into the slot, Roy! He scores! And Dundas breaks the deadlock. I have Roy from Haydar. All right. Well, that's me. Haydar's 26. Dundas goal scored by number 8, Scott Roy. Assist by number 26, Darren Haydar. And number 23, Simon Mangos. Time of the goal, 12:28. McGregor through center. Roberto banking it in, and White fires it around the boards to Brewer. So Dundas draws first blood here at the Dave in what's been a chess match thus far. We'll have a face-off that comes all the way back into the Dundas zone. So the Roberto brothers own a company called My Custom Sports Chair. I ordered a chair, don't tell my dad, for the holidays that I'm going to give to him. It's a Lithuanian one. But again, that's My Custom Sports Chair. Salt brings it in, and that's taken away. Dundas collapsing well in front of their net. Over the line, Brewer gets it into the slot to Bonello, but that's deflected. Roberto leads it up to Lavelle. Lavelle's got Salt with him. Lavelle shooting, and that gets deflected wide. In front, a nice save on Rinaldi, and he had a tough angle shot that just sailed through. Hamilton trying to level it. Rinaldi fans on the shot. Puck is loose. Mole coming way out to cover it up. And Hamilton gets a good scoring opportunity there. Mole coming way out to cover up. He'll stop that play if he senses any bit of trouble. Carnevale taking the draw, but they didn't like the way that they dropped it. That's Andre Grugru dropping the puck. The linesman so nice. They've named him twice. You've been fooling. Yep, they were fooling on that last puck drop. Lapointe through center. Fanned on it by Alcock. Goes deep into the Hamilton zone. Williams tries a one-handed whack at it. We'll try it again. That puck bouncing in there to Dundas's favor. Lapointe late to the game but early in the zone. Hit by Williams as they bang away in the corner. Carnevale trying to dig it out, and it's Watson that comes away with it. Tries to get it to the front of the net. Alcock to Watson. He scores! 2-0 in favor of Dundas. I got Watson from Alcock and Lapointe. Now some German words being hollered at each other between the benches. And a game that looked very quiet now has Dundas up 2-0. Dundas goal scored by number 7, Cam Watson. Assist by number 11, Dustin Alcock, and number 22, Dan Lapointe. Time of the goal, 10:37. Here comes a turnover, and Hamilton desperate to get something going now. A deflected pass by DeVoe gets past McGregor and in on Mole. Now this is Cianfrini on the boards. He tries a backhander in. That doesn't go anywhere. Roberto, big city Roberto, finds the corner. Tries to get it in front. Goes back of the net for DeVoe, backhander, and doesn't get to the net as Deacon Sillis knocked that away. Here comes Scott Roy. He's got the Dundas real McCoys on the board here tonight, early in this second period. DeVoe over the line. Tries a dancing maneuver and carries it into the corner. He's ridden hard by White, and that puck will come to the line and out. And Matt Roberto will come back to get it. Both Robertos on the ice. A pair of custom sports chairs, if you will. Roberto in the corner, banging away and has Deacon Sillis on him. Boy, it's been a scrum kind of night along the boards. Rinaldi in the slot. His shot gets deflected and goes out of play as we're more than halfway through this game. Dundas leading 2-0. A game that's moving at a pretty quick pace. I feel like we only started maybe an hour ago, and we're already halfway through the second period. These games do have a bit of clip to them, even when the Zamboni doesn't. Into the slot area, Hamilton playing with it. Derek Foam has it in the corner, and we'll try a backhander into Bonello. Bonello leads it up to Haydar. Haydar in over the blue line. And now goes into the corner for Williams, but Brewer on it first. Gets it to Foam. Foam with a shot, hits a leg. And that's picked up by Lavelle. Lavelle speeds the other way. He's got the puck with him. He'll have to get around Volpe. Volpe won't let him around. Pump comes into the slot, deflected off Brewer's skate and over top of the net. So both lucky and unlucky there. Winds it around the boards, and now Dundas will clear it to the line, but not out. Now Volpe gets it out, and it gets to center where Williams picks up the puck. That's intercepted. Now into the slot area. Williams shoots, and that just missed. Comes back in front, and it seems like it's going to be one of those nights where a crazy bounce might have to create an opportunity on a wide shot. Goaltenders really have to pay attention tonight. Giorgio, I don't know how many times I've told you, this is a Jovi-free zone. I thought I specifically requested that this be a Jovi-free zone. No Jovi within a 5-mile radius of this place. But I can't control that. Cleared by Carnivale and goes all the way back to center. Cianfrini picks up the puck. Matt Roberto with the puck, gets it to Carnivale. And Cameron has the puck over the line. Carnivale tries a backhander. He'll try again, but it's cleared by Hadar, and Hamilton will have to regroup. Nice pass over on that side to Di Benedetto. Shooting, and a low shot just goes wide. Deflected and goes all the way down the ice for icing. I thought that hit a Hamilton stick, but the linesman, Brett Atkinson, saying, no, sir, it did not. Somewhere under the ice or above it is lurking a Barracuda. Giorgio, you just got the full spectrum of music. Puck held there by Mole as he just steers that aside off a very strange kind of face-off. That hits the scoreboard. The low-hanging scoreboard here at the Dave. At the far end there behind the Hamilton net. I don't know, looks like a couple ruffians getting comfortable. Draping their legs over the seats. Yep, that's what I'm looking at. Face off inside the blocker zone. Carnivale will take the draw, and LaPointe gets the puck. Goes back in the net for Deacon Sillis. Deacon Sillis plays it off the boards, and LaPointe gets it to center. It goes down the ice where Cianfrini will pick up. He's hounded hard, though, and Watson might come up with the puck. Dundas does create a turnover in that zone, and Alcock hit hard by Roberto. He's nice. Went for the puck and knocked him over with the full inertia of the top half of his body going the other way. Puck is loose in front, jam away at it, and Roberto this time will throw LaPointe to the ice. But LaPointe had to know that was a dangerous area. And Dundas willing to take the hits to get the puck to the front of the net. And Roberto more than happy to distribute them. Two great hits, as Giorgio is saying, by Roberto on that play. Seeing his first home action of the season where he's not behind the bench. Alcock shooting. That's a save by Dunn. I'm going to have a little sippity sip. Thank you for the sipping music, Giorgio. Behind the net it goes, and Peckham winds it around to Roberto. Mike Roberto, lead pass to McGregor. McGregor leaves it to LaPointe. LaPointe gets it through to Alcock, but that just skips over his stick. Peckham gets it to McGregor, and now DeVoe gives it back to McGregor, the pride of St. David's, Ontario. Into the slot area, Roberto had to take it on his backhander and couldn't contain that hot pass. And Mangos will come away with it to center. Just under 7 minutes to go, 2-0 Dundas. Williams gets it back to Peckham and up to DeVoe. Now back to Williams, who has to turn around and get it in his own zone. He had to hack away at it, and it's a lead pass for McGregor in a strange bake-out play. Guy Palillo now in the corner. Gets it back to the point. Into the front of the net. Watson takes a hit there in front, and Dunn will stop that madness, as that was a bit of a sloppy mess in the Hamilton end. Is this a little leopard? Photograph. Is that what we got? Photograph? There you go. Oh, it isn't. Fooling. Through center they go. Rinaldi tries it. Look out. This is Salt. He's got Rinaldi with him. Salt into the slot to Rinaldi, and that pass just got through. Giorgio had his finger on the horn. I saw that. He's always ready. Lavelle in over the line. Shooting. Saved by Mole. Goes behind the net. And White banks it there. It'll be on the half boards, and Dundas comes up with the puck and gets it to center. Palillo over the line. Tries it into the slot, and Hamilton will turn it the other way. Rinaldi has the puck and gets it a nice pass to Salt. Salt gets it back to Rinaldi, who just spun around and shot it wide. Salt pass back to the point slot area. That deflected off the post. It looked like it changed direction at the post. Cianfrini gets it low. Hamilton putting the pressure on here. The puck is in front, but cleared by White. And they'll clear it off the boards and down the ice, and this is going to get on its edge and go for icing. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go. 29, an extra second ticked off there. And we'll have a face-off back in the Dundas zone. Still no penalties in this one. Both teams playing a pretty clean game. The hits have been well distributed. Cameron off the point, shooting, saved by Mole. Brewer got knocked off the puck, and Carnevale fanned on the puck, and White picks up the puck for Dundas and goes the other way. Roy picking it off the boards, and Carnevale goes back into his own zone to pick it up. Long lead pass, and Di Benedetto tips it in, and Mole will come out of his net to play it. He'll get down to one knee to fire that around, but Carnevale picks up the puck. Carnevale gets it down low to Cameron. In front, he scores! Cameron scores the goal on an assist by Carnevale. And Hamilton's back in this game as it's 2-1 Dundas. So Mole tried to clear that one, and that's when things started to go very wrong for Dundas. Steelhawks goal scored by number 89, Brian. When Cameron was in Egypt land, let my Cameron go. Assist by number 27, Taylor Carnevale. Time of the goal, 4:59. Too much? I'm trying to get fired. Back to the point it goes, and this is McGregor getting the puck to Andre DeVoe. Hamilton back in this and showing signs of life, but both teams have played an excellent game thus far. Brewer, cross-ice pass into the slot. Bonello getting there, but Peckham was just about to stop a goal that was going to be right on the stick of Bonello, who cleans the ice there at center with his forefront. Williams in the slot, shooting! Puck is loose, and that's a nice save by Mole. But they turn it around the other way, and this is Phil Brewer going past center. Into the slot for Mangos. Back over on that side. Backhander, and that is broken up. DeVoe will have to get it through center. Here he finds Roberto. Roberto in the slot to DeVoe, and a save by Mole. How did he get the pad out? A beauty stop by Mole. Here comes Mangos in over the line. Works around the net. Mangos trying to get it in front. He does. It goes all the other way, but Cameron there, or Salt there to pick up the puck. He's got two lines with him. Rinaldi shooting. That just goes wide. Lavelle kicks it to the front of the net. And boy, that 3-on-1 did not pay off. End-to-end action here at the Dave. Roberto gets the turnover. And now things settle down a bit as Joey DeConcelis gets the puck. Mangos leads it up to Cam Watson. That puck is stripped by Lavelle. Lavelle, one move, backhander, and that just goes wide. Rinaldi picks up the puck. Back to the point to Cianfrini. Shots! And that was shoulder high where Mole rests that against the top of his jersey. What did you think of that play, Mike, there? Great save by Mole, but I saw when the puck came out of the zone, you ducked a little and grimaced. And it was just one of those turnovers where you're putting on great pressure in one end, and how many times have we seen it? Great end-to-end play. Carnevale takes the draw. Back to Cameron, who's got Hamilton in this game. Williams. Back of the net to Carnevale, hit by LaPointe. Now back of the net to Foam. Alcock leads it through center. Gets it in there for Watson, but it doesn't go anywhere. LaPointe shooting. That goes through the air and wide. White picks it up for Dundas. Through center, Carnevale intercepts. Spins at center. Dunn hollering instructions, telling him the formations and the shapes. Shapes and forms against the norms. Out comes Peckham. And that will be Williams, who has to double back into his own zone in front of the Dundas bench. Benedetto has it now. Shooting. Scores! Di Benedetto ties it. Stole the puck, took a solo job, and goes down the ice and scores on Mole. And we've got a tie hockey game. I think that was unassisted. Steelhawks goal scored by number 96, Justin Di Benedetto. Time of the goal, 2:13, unassisted. Justin Di Benedetto at 2:13. Volpe, Roy, and Palillo just missed it, and he goes back in the zone for Mangos. So we got a pretty good hockey game going here tonight at the Dave. 2-2 with just 1:40 left to go in the second period. Brewer shot on, saved by Dundas by Dunn in that butterfly position. Oh, and now a bit of a disagreement there between Brewer and Roberto in the area perhaps where Roberto laid down one of his finer hits of the evening. Just who, what? Well, yes, they were looking at the radius of the stick to their opponent. Into the corner there on the half boards. Brewer takes two good hits as he scrums the puck along the boards and gets it to Roy. Roy doing some nice work there too. Hamilton, Roberto, and Brewer still pushing. A little bit of hooking, a little bit of checking going on in front. However, referee Wes Kindry not doing anything just yet. Nice little hit there by Cianfrini to knock Palillo off the puck. And now it's getting a little contentious with the tie game, and Hamilton will just get the puck out of the zone. Last minute of play in the second period. Roberto into the slot. Save by Mole, and he'll cover up. I actually noticed that 2 seconds before I had to say it. What do our shots look like, Mike, in the second period? Thank you. Deacon Sillis gets the puck back behind the net. White has the puck. He's looking up at the clock, and this has been a much more eventful period than the first. White. It's the puck, and it's taken by Rinaldi. Salt. And Rinaldi tips it back in, and this will be Williams. Rinaldi gets the puck and fires it back down to Williams. You get the sense that both these teams want to finish this period conservatively, or at least on a rush. Here comes Williams, gets it through to Lavelle, missed it, but this is Rinaldi picking it up with 16 seconds to go. Rinaldi fakes the shot, shoots from a tough angle, and Mole will freeze that and make sure he has it with about 11.6 seconds to go. Well, not about 11.6 seconds to go, it's exactly. That will be Hamilton's shot total up to 13 in the second period. And a nice even 30-20 so far. Brewer gets it out to center. And they dump that puck in. It goes back of the net. Dunn just tosses it off into the corner. And that'll do it for the second period. Fans, make sure you visit the Hawk's Nest in the community room located on the upper level behind the benches where you can pick up an ice cold beer. Shots in that second period, Hamilton 13, Dundas 11. Overall shots, Hamilton 30, Dundas 20. Fans, welcome back for the third period, your Hamilton Steelhawks. Levelier. Well, apparently for many games I've been pronouncing Chris Levelier's name wrong. Number 48 there on the ice. I hope he gets a goal so I can do it better for him. Do him an honor. And he'd do these fans an honor by getting a late goal here. Well, that ended nicely. Giorgio has the music come to an end. So I got down to the dressing room there in the intermission. It's a tight game. Everybody's playing it closely. Face-off at center in the third period is underway. 2-2 the score. It's going to be an exciting one to take home with you. Glad you're with us. Flipton and Williams gets the puck. Now fires it around the boards. And comes out to Big City Roberto. Takes the puck at center. McGregor makes a nice play at the blue line. And Hadar gets the puck on the turnover for Dundas. And a long lead pass, hard pass on the stick of Bonello. Took that on the backhand and stopped it. Good hands there. Dundas keeping it in the zone. The ice fresh here at the beginning of this third period with the score tied at 2s. The out-of-town scores. Stony Creek is hosting, we believe, in Brantford with the Whitby Dunlops, and they're ahead. Whitby Dunlops are ahead 2-0. Long dump in, and Dunn will cover up. Fans, your out-of-town scores. Whitby Dunlops 2, Stony Creek no score in the second period. That's big if Hamilton can pull out a win because next week has a... We think it's in Brantford. But Stony Creek's supposed to be the home team. Salt. Over on the far side, shot by Levelier, who just had it go high and wide. Off the boards, and Watson plays it off the boards, and Rinaldi. Now to Cianfrini. Plays it off the boards now to Joey Deacon-Sillis. Levelier steals the puck, shoots high and wide, and just misses Mole. Yeah, in the dressing room, they were talking about what great saves Mole had made. Lapointe gets turned over into the slot. Alcock shooting. Fires it just wide, hits the boards, and comes back out. Rinaldi giving chase to that puck that goes all the way down the ice after missing the net on a hard shot. Levelier spinning around with the puck. High stick came up but just missed him. Alcock gets the puck over the line and tries to get around Peckham, but Peckham bodies his man off the puck. Lapointe into the slot and intercepted by Rinaldi. Levelier has the puck over the line. Levelier turns it around to Rinaldi. Rinaldi shoots from a tough angle, and that goes high and wide. The goaltenders, the backup goaltenders, that being, I believe, Anthony Marshall and Daniel Sweden having a chat in the hallway there, teasing the players, particularly Rinaldi there, begging him to do something. Carnevale in the slot, gets it to Di Benedetto, shooting that, just missed the blocker side. Williams tries another shot, and that's a fine save by Mole, and we'll have a face-off in the Hamilton zone. In the Dundas zone to the glove side of Mole. That really came in loud that time, eh? It just seemed like that track was particularly louder as we are rocking indeed in the Casbah. Off the boards, Mangos clears it out, and Williams has the puck for Hamilton. Williams turns it back on that side to Di Benedetto. The two guys with the numbers over 90 bring it to Carnevale, who loves to carry it in the zone. Carnevale had it knocked off his stick, but gets it back and shoots one low and deep and hoping someone will chase. But Mangos climbs down the tree to take that one out. Here comes Palillo. Palillo, pass over the line, but Grugru, linesman there, called him a man ahead of the play, and it was offside. Well, as Mike and I were talking there during the intermission, it's been a good game that the referees are just letting them play. We're seeing some good hits. We might see some chippy play. But, boy, this game is moving along, and the Zamboni picked up the pace in that second intermission, I thought, Giorgio. Missed a little strip there, too. DeVoe couldn't quite knock it in. Brewer takes the puck over the line. Brewer, tough angle shot. That looked like it kind of hit the mask of Dunn, and he crouching like it did. Puck stays in, though. Centering play was knocked aside by Cianfrini, who chips it behind the net. DeVoe will go into the corner to get it for Hamilton, and he'll make a long lead pass to Roberto. Roberto drops it there for McGregor. McGregor carries it into the zone with a good burst of speed. Over the line and out of the zone, and Williams picks up the puck, and he'll play it back to Peckham. Peckham gets over center and dumps it in. That's caught efficiently by Volpe. Plays it off the boards and out of the zone. Bonello picks up his stick, gets to center, has it hacked off, and Mike Roberto comes in over the line. Roberto has it hacked off his stick. Roberto shoots, saved by Mole, who just made sure he was in position. Rinaldi fires one on goal. Sorry, that was indeed Rinaldi. And a nice save by Mole. 15:55 to go in the third period. Tie game here at the Dave. Another Friday night, the fourth Friday night in a row. We'll be here again next week against Stony Creek at 7:30. Before taking a week off from the Dave's festivities, Alcock tries to center. It does. Loose puck bounces in on Dunn, and he hangs on to it. Joey Deaconcellis keeps it in. Sorry, I drifted off there and got into the song. Here's some kind of charming mechanism you've got on you, Giorgio. Levelier gets the puck over the line. Levelier stops. Has it taken off his stick by White. Back of the net it goes to Rinaldi, but it's taken away by Deaconcellis. And Watson made a tough play to get it ahead to center. Look out, this is Lapointe and Alcock. Alcock shoots, blocker, save done. And it goes out of play. There's a bit of a hollering, like there might have been further scuffling. But this game too close that nobody wants to take that next penalty. Or that first penalty, for that matter. Gruger ready to drop the puck with Palillo. Carnevale loses the ball. Foam will try a shot in. Carnevale kicks it into the corner. Behind the net, centering, and this is Di Benedetto. Leaning it over to Carnevale, who brings it in over the line. Carnevale gets to the slot, a backhander, and that's just deflected wide by Volpe. Into the slot area. Look out, Roberto shooting, big save. Loose puck. Oh, and he just hit the... Wait, the referee throws the arms up. Di Benedetto celebrating like it went in. It looked like it hit the crossbar. Came out very quickly. Boy, that'll be an interesting one to watch later. But in this grassroots hockey league, there's no such thing as replay. Wes Kindry looking at it. And Roy going over there asking why the play was blown dead. Di Benedetto claiming that it went in and out off that back crossbar. But the speed at which it came out was pretty quick. So inconclusive. Cianfrini shoots his long shot wide. Let's see if the hockey gods decide this one. Roy makes a nice move, gets into the slot, but it's knocked away by Cianfrini. Carnevale flips it to center, and Di Benedetto just misses it. Roy gets the puck. Foam Place it now to Palillo. Palillo's fluttering shot just missed the top corner on the blocker's side as Dunn was down. Cameron pokes it to center, gets around his man, and Cameron's got a step up. Now he gets it to DiBenedetto. Comes back into the slot, and Carnevale just missed it. Cianfrini will dump it low to Carnevale, who tries to center it, but there's a lot of red sweaters in front of that net as they have been collapsing very well in front of Mole this evening. 13:48 to go, 2-2 the score. Foam plays it into the corner. DiBenedetto giving chase. Back behind the net. And now along the boards where DeVoe gets it. Throws it over on the far side to the captain Peckham. Theo Peckham. Lead pass to DeVoe. DeVoe gets that puck through center and turns it around. DeVoe stops. Gets into the slot. Gets the puck there. Bouncing puck gets swept away by Hadar. And over on that side, you've got Brewer. Brewer with a shot that gets deflected. And that goes out of play. So more whistles in this period. Giorgio, be honest with me. This song's overrated, isn't it? I don't want to feel obligated to like Summer of '69 just because I'm Canadian and Bryan Adams is Canadian. But a lot of people like it. I realize I'm in the minority there. Behind the net, Hadar has the puck. And Bonello, cross-ice pass. Joey DeConcilis from an angle, hits the side of the net, bounces behind the net in that Zamboni area. They hack away at it, bounces to the line, and DeConcilis does a nice job to keep it in, but that's all he can do. And Devo, Andre DeVoe, as he's called by his teammates, gets it to center. Bonello comes in over the line, and Brewer tries to flip it in. McGregor, one nice pass to Rinaldi, but Roberto picks up. Roberto gets into the slot, covered up by Mole, who's not taking any chances. I'll always bring you the April wine. I was talking to JD there during the intermission. He's going, boy, he's got the classic rock hits going tonight. But giving the building atmosphere, it's pretty quiet in here tonight. But it looks like another good crowd. Maybe another 200 or 300. Hey, if you're listening to this, come on down and check it out. It's a great way to start your weekend. Alcock gets it over to Lapointe, who fires one wide. Now Foam gets it at the blue line, flips it in, deflected, goes wide. They jam away at it, comes in front, puck is loose, and it's pushed away just outside the line. Really nice effort by Rinaldi there to get that puck out. Roberto off the boards and down the ice. Foam, lead pass through center, and Watson has it. Watson stopped by Peckham. Leads it up to Lavalier. Lavalier over the boards. Lavalier into the slot. Passed. Gets deflected. Difficult angle. And they've tried a couple of tough angle shots when Mole's been out of position. It seems to be the only way to try and get it by him. Lavalier stopped by Palillo. Palillo turns around and gives it to Brewer. Dan Brewer with a shot and a save by Dunn. Back of the net, Peckham tries to hack it away. Comes in front. Big save by Dunn. Stop Palillo at point blank range. And circle that one as this game gets deeper and deeper into the third period. 11 minutes to go and 2-2 the score. Peckham has the puck. Plays it off the boards to Williams, who plays it back to Peckham. Peckham back to Williams and brings it out over the blue line. Carnevale in over the blue line. DiBenedetto stops there and turns. Keeps it in the corner, and Cameron now. Roy gets it out to center, and this is Mangos over the line. Mangos tries a backhander into the corner. Dundas will play for possession. Brewer tries to get it back to the point. DiBenedetto hacking away at it but can't get it out. Williams plays it off the boards, and Carnevale will carry it out for Hamilton at this point. And he'll flip it in from center so Hamilton can complete a change. That one gave Mole more trouble than he needed as he juggled that to the side of the net. But As this game gets now to the 10-minute mark of the third period, every play mattering more and more. All the way down the ice, and this one will go for icing. Behind the net it goes, and Volpe makes a play and turns around and goes the other way. To the blue line and out, and all the way down the ice, but they rule Hamilton could have played it, so Dunn will come out and play it. Don't know if you're noticing Dunn's mask. He's got a nice new job on it. We'll talk a bit more of that when this scramble ends. Haydar plays it back of the net, comes back in front, jam away at it, come in front. And Dundas keeps possession, but it comes out of the zone. Foam will play it back to Deacon Sillis. Deacon Sillis back to Foam. Foam, lead pass, intercepted by Cianfrini, and Roberto has the puck at center. Roberto in over the line, deflected high and wide. And Mole makes a nice catch off the meshing, actually. So if you have a nice look down there at the other end at Colin Dunn's helmet, that is some fine handiwork done by the skilled hand of Ross Taylor this week, with sort of a Jerry Cheever's theme and a bunch of stitches on it. It just adds a little more depth to that mask. But if you look at the job he did, boy, I'll tell you, that Ross Taylor, talented guy. To the point it goes. Levelier will make one move and gain a little bit deeper into the zone and chase the puck. Now he's playing it behind the net. Behind the net it goes, and it's intercepted by Lapointe, who leads it up to Alcock, and over on the far side to Watson. Watson plays it into Peckham. Peckham to Levelier. Picked up by Rinaldi, and Rinaldi brings it in over the line. Rinaldi turns around and does a cross-ice pass. Levelier looking for someone to pass to. It's intercepted by Lapointe, and he gets it up to Alcock, and Peckham is the lone man back. He'll fire it back to Rinaldi. Rinaldi with a nice turn to Salt. Salt stops, gets it over to Rinaldi. Rinaldi shoots, and that shot just goes wide. Levelier keeps the puck in and stops at the half boards and tries to center it, but can't. And this is Jeff White now coming out with the puck. He leads it to center and throws it into the zone, and Dundas will go for a full complement of changes. 8:22 to go. Levelier picks up the puck, gets it to Di Benedetto. Puck is behind him. Fires it off the boards and down into the corner. Mole out to play it and keep that puck away from Di Benedetto. It's kept in by Hamilton, but Dundas only briefly as Dundas clears it to center. Roberto leading it up to Taylor Carnevale, stopped in his tracks by Roy. Palillo fires it back behind the net where Cianfrini picks it up. Everybody being a little more careful this period, but there has been some scrambly play, and this is Di Benedetto intercepting the puck and going through center. Di Benedetto stopping and turning at the blue line. Now finding Carnevale low. He'll have to chase the puck, but Deacon Sillis comes up with it. Deacon Sillis now at the boards to center. He gets it and not out. Stopped by Roberto. Brewer turns around there, and Hamilton brings it through center. Cameron over on the far side, and Bonello off the bench and onto the ice plays the puck. They had changed cleanly. Everybody looked at the ref for a second and looked at the benches, and no penalty has been called yet in this contest. But it has been pretty clean. It's not, the refs have been pretty fair and even and making sure that it's called both ways. But still no penalty. And nobody wants to be that team to take the first penalty. Not with a 2-2 score. Roberto battles Foam for it. Peckham stops it at the blue line and flips it out to center. Roberto gets it. Roberto has some help with him on that far side. McGregor overskates it. McGregor's got a really good burst of speed there. He can really skate with the puck when he has it on his stick. DeVoe with that long reach. Played at Peckham, but it was just out of his reach, and Foam will play it back in his own zone. Foam banks it around the boards to Volpe. A long lead pass through center hits Bonello's stick and goes to Haydar. Haydar plays it over to Foam, who brings it in over the line. Foam shooting! And a pad save by Dunn, who steers it into the corner. DeVoe picks up the puck. 6:15 to go in the third period. Turning. This is Brewer. Brewer over the line, deflected high, and out of play with 6:10 to go. So everybody watching each play a little more consciously in this one as it's 2-2. Alcock overskates it, but the puck is still in the Hamilton zone. And finally hacked to center. Over on the far side to Levelier. Again, brings it in over the line. He's got Rinaldi streaking. Levelier has a man slide through the crease. Cianfrini stops, shoots, and that just goes wide. Bound takes a crazy bounce. It goes down the ice. Alcock's in a foot race now with Levelier, who gets back defensively and covers up, but tries a pass in front of his own net. Lapointe tried to center it, and Rinaldi picks up the puck. Plays it off the boards and out to center. Oh, Levelier now at this end of the rink. Getting it done at both sides. Has it behind the net. Waiting for a change to complete. Still with the puck. Fires it into the far corner, and he'll think about heading off himself. White plays it to Alcock. Alcock at the blue line, and a lead pass for Watson. Watson brings it in over the line, but made an extra move, and Lapointe headed in a little too quickly. But you got to take chances at this point. 5:20 to go in the third period, 2-2 the score. Have you got a case of that Uptown Funk? I had a case of that once. A little bit of penicillin, Giorgio says. We'll take care of that Uptown Funk. Down into the end zone it goes. Mole plays it off the boards and on the glass. They hack away at it at the blue line, and it dances across the blue line but doesn't go any further. Polillo gives chase, and Dunn, knowing how dangerous he is, has to come out and play it. Carnevale has the puck, banks it back to Peckham. Peckham flips it out, and this will be Williams carrying it to center, gets it to Di Benedetto, brings it in over the line. Di Benedetto with a shot, and that was going wide, but Mole not taking any chances and does an interesting little spin move after he catches it, as he was well outside of his net. 4:35 to go, 2-2 game. A full complement of changes from both teams. And both benches look a little short. They don't have their full roster. And I know that Hamilton is only down to 4 defensemen. Cianfrini keeps it into McGregor. A shot through a screen. And Mole saw that the whole way and did not, more importantly, let out a rebound as there was all kind of danger in front. Mole and DeVoe having a nice friendly conversation there, as DeVoe congratulated him, gave him a little healthy pat. Nice to see that too. Although some people like to come out and see the rough stuff. But this game is pretty darn close. Roberto tries to one-hand it through. Does. McGregor in the slot to DeVoe. DeVoe moves, makes another move, gets around, and somehow Mole stopped that. DeVoe has it hacked off his stick and out of the ice. Great chance there by DeVoe, but Mole just out there challenging perfectly. Roberto brings it in, but his mate was offside. Bit of a collision there, and Dundas comes up with the puck. Mangos brings it through center. 3:53 to go. 2-2 the score. Hadar brings it in, and he's hit hard. He drags the puck to the front of the net. It's kicked over to the side. Here's Bonello shooting high, and it gets deflected and out of play. So both benches now and coaching looking at what kind of matchups you've got here. But I think the matchups that each team is going for is who is least tired. Everybody playing a little bit conservatively. There's still been some chances. And this score remains at 2. Slot shot by Watson that hit the side of the net. Puck came in front almost. And that was right off the draw. Nearly disaster for Hamilton there. I don't think this is Queen, but I think that's a bass line I remember. The famous John Deacon bass line sampled for this song. Dustin Alcock throws it on the far side. That's picked away by Salt, who got a stick. And now he's got to get to the puck. Salt from a tough angle. Nice save by Mole. And we'll have another stop and play. Little lowrider coming in from War. Sorry. I was a little dyslexic when I said that. I meant to say War. And I said Raw instead. That's how I like my steak. Levelier will be in to take the draw against Bonello. in the Dundas zone. Goes to the slot, but Dundas swats it away. Levelier made that first move to the slot, and the puck came out. Nice textbook job on both teams there. A plan that he went for and a plan that didn't work, and a plan that Dundas was ready for. Brewer in over the line, makes one nice step. Rinaldi takes the puck away, though, and the puck now goes to Cam Salt. Gives it a nice hard pass to Rinaldi. Rinaldi tries a shot that's deflected wide. Hits the boards and goes to Levelier. Levelier into the corner now, and this is Hadar coming up with the puck. 2:45 to go in the third period. Seconds ticking down, the clock a factor. Bonello brings it over the line to Brewer. Brewer gets it in the slot area. And Levelier comes up with the puck, but has it bounce off his stick. And he still carries it to center. He's got a good head of steam. Levelier shooting, and that's deflected high and out of play. 2:23 to go, third period. 2-2 the score. People try to put me down, Giorgio. From my generation and the millennials. Oh, if they only knew that I'm a filthy hippie at heart. Carnevale to take the draw against Dan Lapointe. Puck goes back to the point, and that's Di Benedetto back to the point to Cianfrini's shot. That looking for a deflection, but Dundas read that, but doesn't get the puck out. Now they will on a second attempt. The captain, Cam Watson, brings it to center. Watson tries to get it into the slot, but he's stopped by Roberto. Puck exchanged at the blue line, and boy, Watson was going for the net there, and it just got deflected. Cianfrini doesn't want to leave the front of the net, but the puck goes back behind it. Lapointe keeps it in for Dundas. Shot, loose puck in front, and swept to the side. And Hamilton will clear it just outside the line. Dundas putting on a fair bit of pressure there. 1:46 to go. Takes a weird bounce off the boards there, and Deacon Sellis fell off his pegs a bit there. That gets deflected by Williams, who will slow things down. Good job, Williams. He's now looking around like, what? What? McGregor out to take a draw against Bonello with 1:36 to go in the third period. The score tied at 2. Dundas, to recap, jumped out to an early 2-0 lead. Well, a late, early in the second period. Game was scoreless through half the game. And then Hamilton tied it in the later half of that second period, and that's when all the scoring's taken place. Hadar brings the puck over the line. His low shot goes wide, but it's kept in by Dundas. Now back to the point and just skipped over Volpe's stick, but that came out of the zone, and now they're screaming to bring the offside all the way back. What do you think, Mike? Intentional or no? Okay. Mike is non-committal on that one. Very diplomatic of you. I kind of thought so. Oh, and there it goes. So referee Wes Kindry with a little more definitive stance on the rule book. McGregor to take the draw. Goes back to the point. Williams shoots, deflected, saved by Moll. Last minute of play in the third period. It is. It's like bang on. What would I do without you guys? Off the boards it goes, and we're in the final minute of the third period here, and the puck in the Dundas end. McGregor tries a shot that goes wide. Puck bounces in front, rebound. Moll looking behind him, but it's underneath him. DeVoe let it go. He just wanted to make sure, and he wanted to make sure that no one turned me loose on that puck. A good chance for Hamilton there. Puck goes off the glass, kept in by Peckham. Goes behind the net where Moll will leave it there for Mangos. Goes off the boards and out to center. Bonello with 37 seconds in. Brewer tries a high shot. It's going to be kept in by Mangos, though. At the line, fires a long shot wide. Going for the members bounce. Doesn't get it. Hamilton picks up the puck and goes to center. Through center, this is McGregor. He's got DeVoe with him. DeVoe on an angle, looking to center it, but now looking for a better play. He'll dump it low in the corner for McGregor. McGregor in the corner looking for someone to pass to with 13 seconds to go. McGregor tries to center it, but it's intercepted by Dan Brewer. A long lead pass, 8 seconds to go. Hamilton has to clear the zone. They may have a long distance shot here. Doesn't materialize. It'll go into the corner, and we'll head this one into overtime. What were the shots there? Shots in that third period were Hamilton 11, Dundas 8. Overall shots are 41-28 in favor of Hamilton. Following a 1-minute break, the teams will play a 3-on-3, 5-minute sudden death overtime period. If the score remains tied at the end of the overtime period, we will have a best-of-3 shootout. Well, free hockey at the Dave on this particular Friday. We saw a similar scenario a few weeks ago, and what an entertaining contest that was, Giorgio. The best game we've ever seen in this building. I think we went 6 shooters deep. I usually don't like shootouts, but boy, what a move Ling pulled. That was pretty exciting. So a little 3-on-3 coming up. And some free hockey. Chris Levelier, Cam Salt, and Paul Cianfrini out there for Hamilton. Bonello, Mangos, and Phil Brewer out there for Dundas. Puck is won by Dundas. And here we are in overtime. Brewer drops it back for Mangos. Mangos. Lead pass to Bonello. He's got Brewer streaking. Brewer going to the net, but he's ridden off the puck. Now spins, comes back to the point. Bonello tries to come in front, and he can't. They battle away in the corner. Get the puck to the line and out, but Hamilton's got a 2-on-1 going the other way. Levelier, he's got Cianfrini with him. Over to Cianfrini, shoots. Great save by Mole, who slid low on the pads to stop that one. Oh, I like 3-on-3 overtime. Phil Brewer with a nice burst of speed there to start things off. Hamilton turning the puck over. And a nice one-timer as Levelier was trying to set up Cianfrini for glory. But Mole getting across and low and making yet another save. That's the first shot in overtime. Carnevale takes the draw. One back to Williams. Williams to Carnevale. Carnevale turns, but pushed off the puck heavily by Dan Lapointe, using all the might and muscle to get the turnover. And here comes Haydar through center. Haydar stops at the line, wants to set up a play, gets the puck in the slot to White. White fakes the shot, gives it to Haydar, but it'll be Carnevale going into the boards with Lapointe. And Haydar comes up with the puck, gets it to Lapointe. Lapointe right at the blue line, just straddling that thing and keeping it onside. Haydar, far side to White, shot right into Dunn, and he holds on to that one. And we'll have a face-off with 3:49 to go. Who is going to be the fortunate son tonight, Giorgio? Oh, yeah? If you had to pick, who would be the likely scorer? Everybody guess at home. No fast forwarding. Giorgio's just saying all the Steelhawks are going to score. Peckham through center for Hamilton. Peckham brings it in over the line. He's got Cameron, drops it. Cameron from an angle has it blocked by Brewer. But Cameron picks it up and gives it back to Peckham. Peckham gives it back to Cameron, goes to the net. Into the slot. Peckham with a backhander and a great save by Mole. And Peckham looks skyward. Oh, can you imagine? With the mouth that Peckham has and the way that he motivates this team, if he had put that one in, Well, I don't think we ever would have heard the end of it. But what a save by Mole, not to be outdone. A really nice play there by Cameron just to lay that pass in. And you got to wonder if Peckham was the other hand, whether he might have got a better shot away. But make no mistake about it, Mike Mole made an incredible save. Haydar, he has LaPointe streaking. Haydar shooting, deflected high and out of play. 3:13 to go in the extra frame. 2-2 the score. Face-off won by Roberto. And Hamilton will attempt to clear the zone. They just do. Mike Roberto brings it through center. He's got McGregor with him. Roberto tries a backhander to McGregor, and a nice save by Mole. And now it's Dundas' turn to go the other way. McGregor skating with his head down, and Haydar brings it over the line with LaPointe. Haydar shoots into the breadbasket of Dunn. Wow, some great chances at both ends on this one. 2:55 to go. Great hockey game here at the Dave. Mike gesturing that he's biting his nails on this one. Giorgio, how are you feeling? How's the heart rate? I'm about at third cup of coffee. But this is what makes it great. I mean, the overtime, that's what we look forward to. Face-off, won by Hamilton, but also more controlled by Dundas. Levelier picks up the puck with a good burst of speed, and Mangos takes that off his stick. Dundas will start in their own zone. 2:43 to go in overtime. A very conservative breakout here. And Bonello will get ahead of steam to center. He's got Brewer with him. Bonello will take it wide. Scores! Bonello, a difficult angle shot that hit the post and the back of Dunn. And Dundas wins it 3-2 in a heartbreaking loss for the Steelhawks. Dundas winning in overtime, 3-2. On one that just squeaked through by Bonello.